More about my journey in sobriety and my journey in stacking silver. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sobriety and Silver, where I went to bed sober last night and I woke up sober again this morning. Today is 1,076 days of continued sobriety, and it is my 112th day of stacking silver. So what I want to discuss today, I didn't get anything in the mail, so I can't add anything to my stack today. So I figured I would delve into a little bit more about my journey into sobriety and, why I'm so passionate about silver right now. And if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, just a quick catch up here. I'm a recovering alcoholic and dabbled in drugs, pills. I drank heavy every day, almost daily, for years. My active alcoholism was close to 30 years. The last 10 years of it was brutal, where my body was physically addicted to alcohol, which means I couldn't go 6 or 8 hours without taking a drink, or my body would start withdrawing and revolting, and it was just an ugly sight. So in December 3rd of 2021, I managed to get sober by the grace of God. And my first year of sobriety, if you are new in sobriety, if you're just getting clean and just getting sober or whatever, and you just kind of are floating out there and not sure what to do with yourself, I was the same way. My first year of sobriety, I mean, I didn't realize it at the time, but I look back on it now. I was just all over the place, man. I was bouncing around, didn't know what I wanted to do with, my life now that alcohol wasn't involved. The second year, I thought maybe I had found what I wanted to do. Me and my wife opened up an eBay store, which we currently have. And I thought, well, this is something that I can get into every day. And we enjoyed going thrifting and going, flea markets and thrift stores and yard sales and things like that, and finding stuff to flip online. And it was fun. I mean, I could spend time with my wife. She got to see me sober, and we were getting to know each other again. We've been together for 13 years. In the first 10 years of our time together, all she knew was an alcoholic. And it was nice to find out who I was and find out the kind of person I am and reconnect with her. And now we are best friends. I mean, our relationship has never been stronger. And then this third year, things are just kind of snowballing as far as finding out who I am and what I like and what I want from life. And, silver and gold stacking, and not only that, but the stacking community have really encouraged me to further myself and to grow, because as an alcoholic or a recovering alcoholic, you always think less of yourself. Even when you get sober, you don't feel like you fit in. And in actuality, you do. I mean, if anything, you've lived a rough life, for one, but you have more experience in, I guess, the darker negative side of life. So you kind of know what to look for, what to look out for, you can see somebody and be like, hey, they're showing all the signs and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I could go on about that, but the last 3 years have been an absolute amazing ride. And if you are in active addiction, I encourage you to seek help, because the life that is out here that you can live and enjoy is just amazing. Little things like this, just collecting silver, looking forward to getting a maple leaf in the mail, and then opening it and looking at it and realizing that this is mine. I did not waste this money on alcohol or drugs, that I got absolutely nothing out of except maybe postponing withdrawal symptoms. And that's about all I would get out of it. But not only the silver itself, but the entire silver stacking community. Coin Shop Chris, I never miss his videos daily. Him and I talk on the phone. I just subscribed to World Money Wins this morning. And T-Square Talk and Silver Dragons. I hope it's okay for me to say these names on here. I'm just using them as my morning routine of me finding out who I am in my sobriety and what I truly love to do. So my morning, I get up, get me a cup of coffee, and T-Square, I can't remember his name now. See, that's another residual effect of alcoholism, is losing your train of thought. T-Square Talks. He's the first one I watch in the morning because he puts his videos out really early. And then Ron's Basement, he usually does. I just got off his live chat. I've already watched Chris's video. Like I said, I subscribe to World Money Wins. And I learn a lot from these people. And it's almost like when you're watching their video, or even if you can't see them on camera, you can hear them talking. And knowing that you're part of a community that helps support one another, with the information. I haven't seen anybody trying to hide stuff. Everybody's really open about, where to get the cheapest price of this, watch out for fake on this. It's just an amazing community that I'm very happy and very proud to be a part of. And going back to the alcoholism, and you feel, I was saying that sometimes you just don't feel like you're good enough to fit in with these type of people. I never once thought that I would have any success on YouTube whatsoever. This is something that I can't wait, to do in the morning. And if I have to work at night, it's a little later on in the afternoon, but I'm always thinking, what can I do, not only to show my appreciation to the people that I watch and also the people that have subscribed to me, but to grow my channel, and be successful on YouTube. And it's just an everyday positive experience that I'm enjoying doing. And I know I'm rambling some, but like I said, I didn't get anything in the mail today, so I can't put anything in my video to add to my stack. But I am currently at 22, I didn't write it down, I think it's 22.92 ounces now of my first 112 days. And I tell you, out of those 1,076 days of sobriety, if you are new in sobriety, don't rush things. It seems like things come when they're supposed to. And I'm more comfortable with my life now and who I am and what I'm trying to do than I've ever been. I'm 53 years old, and some of the things you hear in rehab and from doctors and things like that is whatever age you became addicted to whatever your substance is, you kind of freeze. Your body may get older, but you kind of stay in that age mentality. So I'm 53, still wanting to be a 20-some-year-old, and my body's just like, yeah, that ain't happening. But I'm not going to keep rambling on. I don't talk enough about sobriety in my videos. I talk a lot about silver. and I'll throw up on the screen how many days I've been sober and how many days I've been stacking silver. But I'd like to make it more about sobriety. You know, if you're in active addiction and you happen to be watching my channel right now, identify, if you can, what stage of addiction is, or stage of addiction you're in. You know, obviously, if you've been using a long time, you're not in stage one, which is initial use. You might be in the abuse stage, which is stage two, where you're abusing it, and that's all you think about. It's all you look for. You're neglecting your family, job, friends, yourself. Um, that's the time to get out, because you're not physically addicted to it yet. But once you reach that stage of physical addiction where your body actually has to have it, depending on what substance you're addicted to, can be very dangerous to withdraw from on your own, especially alcohol and benzodiazepine. Those can be dangerous, Xanax, stuff like that. Those, get help either from rehab or from a hospital, and let them walk you through the withdrawal symptoms, because with alcohol, you can actually seize up and you can have a lot of heart problems. Your blood pressure shoots up, your heart rate goes nuts. So I just encourage you, not to try to do it yourself if you are in the stage of addiction that I was in, because I was the first one to the liquor store, and I would sit in my car after I got my liquor, my vodka, and I would choke down at least a quarter pint of vodka. Pardon me. And my body would try to revolt against it, not wanting me to drink it, but yet I had to have it. It's a weird feeling. So once I managed to get down about a quarter pint of vodka, sitting in the parking lot at a liquor store, I was able to drive home, and on the drive home, my body would accept the alcohol, and the alcohol would take effect, and I'd just take a deep breath. My nerves would settle, my heart rate would slow down, the shaking would go away. And that's called oh Lord, something tremors. I can't remember now. I can't remember. Brain freeze. But anyway, I'm rambling enough. I just wanted to take some time in this video to speak to recovering alcoholics and recovering addicts, and to those who are still in active addiction. But also to thank the silver stacking community for making me feel a part of something, and making me feel welcome, and just making me feel like I'm part of something special. With that, I do thank you guys for staying tuned. Wow. Thank you guys for watching my channel. I do appreciate it. Thank you for sticking around. And if you would, like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 250 subscribers by the end of November. It's going pretty good. I think I got about 150 now, 151. So you guys are responding very well, and it's much appreciated. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Go to bed sober, wake up sober.